Well, some of
Well, most.
You know, another guy that made me look good, I appreciate it. Every single assignment in this man's career, from patrol, FTO, detective, keep going. What is it? How many?
Traffic.
Oh, well, traffic. I'll get the traffic.
The only one that
Traffic, you
matters.
were just silent. But you excelled every single time. And here's one that I don't think anybody knew about. So in the earthquake, the devastating earthquake in '89, the Diocese of Monterey had all these churches from below King City up through Santa Cruz, kind of knocked crazy. They didn't know what to do. So they formed a public safety committee to advise them on recovery and what to do. So I wound up being on that committee, but Ridgway wound up being the adjutant that went to every single meeting for me and took care of the Diocese of Monterey and all the churches at their meetings. I apologize for those lousy meetings that you had to go to, but I appreciate it. So, you know, you did great for Watsonville. You did great for Watsonville PD. I personally appreciate everything that you have done. And God bless you. Have a great retirement.
Thank you, Chief.
George. I know. Hi, everybody. Jorge here, formerly known as George.
George.
I'm glad you're wearing real traffic boots.
Thank you. Go on your way.
So Mike and I sat the other day and we talked for about 3.5 hours. And it was such a good conversation. And I've been thinking about it ever since, Mike. So thank you for that, first of all.
Ditto.
Ditto. One of the things that I remember most about Mike is when he chewed out this gangbanger. We're on patrol, and we walk up to the house. The gangbanger walks out. You know, it's typical gangster, right? Just big guy, tattoos, and he just starts laying into these gang members, saying stuff like, "What are you thinking? This is baloney. This is baloney."
stinking chocolate mess.
Yeah. So he's just tearing a new one into this guy. It's like this gang member is like shrunken down, like he's being chewed out by Mr. Rogers. And I thought, this is amazing. Not one curse word came out of his mouth. But holy cow, I was so impressed. I could never yell at somebody and say this is baloney, but you can. I tell you, Mike, one of the things I'm going to miss most about you is when we make decisions, or anybody makes decisions that may not fall in, you know, is the what? What? They're going to do what? They're going to have homeless pick up the poop of the other homeless? What? Oh my gosh. It just got me laughing. And then the stories that are in non-law enforcement before you came to law enforcement. Definitely going to miss those. Mike, thanks for everything. I'm glad you're the good Ridgway, not the evil Ridgway, as your mom would say. But, dude, thank you so much for everything. I told you the other day, the people here love you. It's clear that that's the case. Wish you nothing but the best, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
So for the last couple weeks, Sergeant Ridgway has been assigned to Blue Swing Shift. And a testament to him is that pretty much straight for the last 3 weeks, our shift has just been cracking up in roll call, hearing your stories. And I think everyone who works here, who has worked here, who knows you, will definitely remember your hysterical stories. And unfortunately, it's something that a lot of the newer officers, younger guys, won't get to hear because you won't be here. But it's on us to carry on your funny stories that you've told us. So if you can come up here, please.
Tell a funny story.
Yeah. Tell a funny story. On behalf of the POA, it's a small check. It doesn't cover all the great things that you've done here, but thank you.
Thank you.
I'll use this on some vacation.
Before I forget, it's retirement badge.
Oh,
There you go.
thank you.
I
had to turn my-
I mean, it's a really good photo.
Oh, look at that.
It's like a pro.
Well, yeah, and shiny.
It's
But
shiny.
look at that. Oh, you got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Little bling. Alvin, how are you? I'm overwhelmed with all the love and adoration you guys are presenting. My experience here at WPD exceeded any expectation I could have ever had about the direction of my life, with a career, or anything else. Those of you who've heard my stories, you know I meandered in my early adulthood, but I found a home here, and ups and downs, but the good far outweighs the bad, and I'm leaving here with nothing but great memories, and hopefully a little of me brushed off in a good way with some people. And I've been thinking about what I would say, and my mind is so flooded with just great memories. Earliest memory into the lobby, the first person who let me in this police department was Bob Montez. He opened the door, I don't know if he remembers it, but I think he was a detective at the time. And I was in the lobby waiting for an appointment of some sort, or I think I was trying to get upstairs, and we used to have to do dispatch, and he let me in. Just one memory. Steve Nakamoto, one of my first FTOs, trained me when I was a reserve. There's so many. Darren Thompson gives me a motorcycle with no heater and air conditioning on. Just so many memories. Chief Medina hiring me before I could even work for them. And then my brother and I were hired as reserves, and we didn't have our 832. I've probably heard that before, and he had to pull some strings to get us into Cabrillo with Wally Walker and Stony Brooks. And, Wally Walker made fun of Brian and I because Chief Medina hired us. He goes, the chief down in Watsonville hires 2 guys that can't work for him. Because we didn't have the 832 certification. And then it just went on from there. Just so many great memories. Russ is one of my FTOs. Henry, not an FTO, but always there, a lot of fun. Lee Kadich, riding motors together for so long and watching you 04 crashes you shouldn't have.
There was no injury.
Give me our number.
When you see a PDO form with blood on it, that's a clue. But just comical stuff. Dave Rodriguez as a youngster, right? First day on patrol, he was in a football suit down on the levee, just from memory, right? Chris Green, spending so much time together, exchanging stories in personnel and training. Got in trouble there a little bit, back and forth. And great memories, and always enjoyed my time with Chris. I think about the newbies like little Dominic Chango here. The future he has. Monique, great memories with you, taking Zach out to lunch and breakfast a few times when he was a little kid. Randy Pache. Randy Pache and our paths crossed in Santa Cruz indirectly, probably, but we share many memories from Santa Cruz and many adventures with Randy, most I can't talk about. But I did give him a anniversary card for many years after a critical incident where he actually shot a woman. And then who deserved it? She's still alive. And she still owes the city a lot of money. But, yeah, just great. Lance Stackhouse, I rode with him as a reserve many times, and his dog almost always ate my lunch. Inevitably, we'd go get dinner, and he had a box that he put his dinner in. Mine would just be under the seat. And then inevitably, we'd try to eat, get a call, we go to a call, we come back, and there's just shredded paper, and I have no dinner. So just great memory. Nemo, I think, was famous for that. But just great memories, a great friend, and taught me a lot early in my career, and just super. spent a lot of time on Blue Days. I cherish that crew. We had a lot of fun, and we had a reputation.
Cast of characters.
Right. And I would do it again in a second. Just super duper. Hilda, an anchor to the police department. Absolute anchor. And dedicated, one of the most dedicated individuals in this department. Thank you. I got stuff. Rolo, for God's site release press. Site release press. For God's sake. Joe Title, time as a reserve. I mean, the memories are just flooding, right? Jorge and I kind of grew up here at the police department together. Even though I'm a lot older than him, I was immature and mentally retarded. And then Mish Radich comes to the police department, worked on my shift many times. We kicked doors down and then rebuilt them a few times, right? Just, very, very great stories. Little Colin, who was here since he's been at the department since he was like 9. And I think he's old enough to drink now. Donnie Thole, the time on motors are time on motors are my favorite time. Donnie Thole is part of those. Darren Thompson handed them off to me and my brother. How can you go wrong working with your brother on a Harley Davidson carrying a 1911? How in the world can that be a problem, right? Right? Just unbelievable. Zane Oda. I know I'm forgetting, so there's just too much to mention. I just can't. My mom doesn't have to worry about us anymore. She's been praying for us, spinning the bearings off that prayer meter forever. And Georgianne kind enough to bring her here from Valley Heights. Thank you, Georgianne. And everybody, Jim Island, a mentor and a good friend. Hook Book, take county jail, right? God bless them. Chris Seymour, I just go on and on and on, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Have a great day.
Mike, take that check and go back to Caribe Royale.
Yes.
Lynette wants it signed.
What's that?
Wife wants it signed.
Oh yeah, she wants Paul handed to her. Oh yeah. And my wife at times, they kept me in check. All the missed holidays I think I'm done. Thank you.
All right, there's plenty of cake.
Sam 1, Watsonville.
Going for Sam 1.
Attention all units and stations. This is the final call for Sam 1, Sergeant Michael Ridgway, who is retiring from Watsonville Police Department after proudly serving our community for more than 28 years. Sergeant Ridgway started his career in 1992 with the Watsonville Police Department as a reserve officer. In 1996, he was hired by the department as a full-time officer. Sergeant Ridgway has had many accomplishments and assignments throughout his career. In 1998, he was assigned to the Watsonville PD Traffic Unit, where he completed the highly respected LAPD Motor School with top honors. He served as a motor officer until his assignment to corporal in 2003. Ridgway was promoted to patrol sergeant in 2007 and eventually went back to his beloved motorcycle as a traffic sergeant in 2008. During his time with the Watsonville Police Department, Sergeant Ridgway was instrumental in bringing the use and deployment of tasers to the department and served as a master taser instructor to our department, as well as many other law enforcement agencies and security departments. Sergeant Ridgway has also been an instructor for radar, LIDAR, defensive tactics, and recently graduated from the Sherman Block Leadership Institute. Sergeant Ridgway is well known for his great stories of his early career and being a wealth of knowledge for all of us. He has always been the elder brother and the senior sergeant to retired PD Sergeant Brian Ridgway. Mike, thank you for your dedicated years of service to the city of Watsonville. On behalf of your Watsonville family and NetCom, we wish you a very happy, healthy, and relaxing retirement. We will miss you, and just know that you will forever be our Sam 1. NetCom clear, 2011.
And that's all I got to say about that. Watsonville, Sam 1. Thank you very much. It was a great ride. Thank you, Sarge. Congratulations, Sarge.
Thank you, Sarge.
How do I feel about retiring? It's mixed. It's been such a big part of my life for so long. I am excited and a little bit nervous about the future, but more excited. It's been a great run, and I've had a great ride, literally. Time for someone else to have that same opportunity I was privileged to have. When you're at the right place at the right time, you actually prevent something from happening, and that for me was huge. And then just building relationships with people here at the police department and in the community, and having the opportunity to do it all with my brother. We worked together for many years, and that was over the top. I could not have ever dreamed about all the adventures I've had as a result of this job. It has been just one adventure after another. It's been ups and downs, but way more ups than downs, and I would do it all again in an instant.
Attention all units and stations, this is the final call for Sam 1, Sergeant Michael Ridgway, who is retiring from Watsonville Police Department after proudly serving our community for more than 28 years. Sergeant Ridgway started his career in 1992 with the Watsonville Police Department as a reserve officer. In 1996, he was hired by the department as a full-time officer. Sergeant Ridgway has had many accomplishments and assignments throughout his career. Sergeant Ridgway is well known for his great stories of his early career and being a wealth of knowledge for all of us. Mike, thank you for your dedicated years of service to the city of Watsonville. On behalf of your Watsonville family and NetCom, we wish you a very happy, healthy, and relaxing retirement. We will miss you, and just know that you will forever be our Sam 1.